There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape for me. You have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that, like, I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live, drinking, smoking.
Justin Bieber is making a comeback, and honestly, it's quite the revival.
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full crazy. Yeah, so as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, it's gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be driving this next year.
Hollywood and its elites have long been known for funding shady activities and engaging in questionable behavior, with Diddy often accused of helping groom young artists. Despite the controversy, these powerful figures continue their exploitative actions, putting their own twisted gains above all else.
I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that. Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Of course, there are still those who aren't afraid to stand up against these elites, and it seems like Justin Bieber has recently joined the fight.
I started valuing the wrong things in this business because there was things dangling in front of me. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I do this, I'll be happy. I never had that security in a family. I never had that consistency. I never had the reliability and the accountability and all these things that make you understand the way the world works.
Here's everything you need to know.
Nobody ever tells you that, like, when you get to the top, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's just more of that. If you want it, you know, I had ground and scraped and fought to make movies and to make the things that I wanted to make and to sell books and sell scripts. And I was doing all those things. And then I get there and I'm like a broken shell of myself with this relationship that threatened to sort of like truly like wreck my life. And I had done nothing to deserve that. And, I'm like, what is life? Like, what, I'm so backwards.
An unsettling network of influential figures in Hollywood who routinely groom young musicians under the guise of mentorship has been exposed as actors begin to take a stand against the alleged system.
Everything you wanted to do, you were doing, but you still weren't happy.
But I was, but I'm a victim. I'm a product, I should say, of these systems that we all survive in, which is, this sort of capitalist driven corporatocracy kind of driven way of merchandising and commercializing every thought and fear and moment that we have in our lives, and never giving us a chance to slow down. And when I was able to, I was on my way out, and I saw my kids and I saw them grown up. And
you really saw that?
Yes, I did. And I saw them asking me, just like a mature grown adult would say something very calmly without emotion, like, please don't do this.
Justin Bieber believes that the industry is home to a dangerous culture where influential figures take advantage of and manipulate talented, vulnerable individuals. He opens up about the struggles of navigating an industry that often turns its back on those facing exploitation, sharing his own challenges as a young musician.
16.
Slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours. When when you get 16, you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
Wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Despite the entertainment industry's tendency to cover up those who commit abuse, Bieber emphasizes the importance of protecting young artists from the widespread exploitation that takes place within it.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters and...
By speaking out against the grooming and exploitation carried out by Diddy, Justin Bieber has recently set himself apart from other artists.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything?
Yeah.
Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Jaguar Wright has dropped bombshell revelations, claiming that Clive Davis, Diddy's mentor, may have introduced him to the Illuminati through cryptic, mysterious activities known only to Hollywood's elite. Take a look.
We gonna get you and your little dog, too. And congratulations, young man. Run as fast as Cassie did. But when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. They have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, you want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. He said, the objective of Bad Boy is to kill talent. We don't want talented as a bad boy. Talented motherfuckers think they gotta say. Oh, a talented motherfucker will tell you, I'm gonna turn in my album when I feel like it. He said, but see, if we get people with no talent, and then we make them look like stars, see, we have total control. Because without us, they can't be the He said, that's how we're gonna run this label, and we're gonna run these motherfuckers into the ground, and I'm gonna make all of you rich. And that was his pep talk at the Kit Kat Club in 1996 to his interns, who are now mostly executives at Bad Boy.
Not only that, but Diddy's rise has been shadowed by numerous allegations, including abuse of his ex-girlfriends, real sound clip trafficking young men, and even the murder of his friends. Yet, he seems unaffected by these serious claims.